YouTube. What's going on? This preacher. So today is Wednesday, and on Wednesday I start booking my loads for next week. Now, this is one issue that I have with brokers that you use on a regular basis. Because you use these brokers on a regular basis, right? I don't go to load boards. I go directly with them, emails and phone calls and stuff like that. And I pretty much run the same loads with the brokers, week in, week out. This one particular load, I've been running 2 of these loads every week for almost 2 years. The same one. It's not contract. I don't have a contract with them that says that I am exclusive to this particular lane, but we have a verbal thing, so he know my price, which is $12.50 coming out of Florida. It's 500 miles, right? So I ain't here to debate nobody about there ain't no money or whatever like that. That's, hey, y'all can go and talk among yourselves about all that kind of crazy stuff. Side note, I think that's always funny that one person is worried about what the next person got in their pocket, how much they get, how they running their business, and all this other particular stuff. Man, I don't got time to worry about stuff like that. I worry about me. You know what I'm saying? I worry about me making money, being profitable in my business, and making money for myself and my family. That's what all I care about, things like that. I'm in Florida, and I knew getting inside of Florida and working out of Florida, we have to deal with low rates. It is what it is. I put my business around that, knowing that, so I'm able to live and live very comfortably with that, okay? But I don't know who's going to complain about, making $12.50 off of 500 miles coming out of Florida. That's pretty decent. Okay. Side note over. So now, when my truck was down, the broker, he found somebody out of Florida that would do the same run cheaper, right? Like $350 cheaper. So he told me last week that, well, I can get this load moved for $950. I said, oh, you can? He said, yeah, all day. I said, oh, okay. All right, Mr. Gary, I'll talk to you later then. All right, you have a nice day. You don't want to negotiate? I said, Mr. Gary, you said you can get this load moved for $950. By all means, man, I'm not going to tell you how to run your business. I'm not one of these truckers that, is going to be complaining about brokers taking all the money and they got a lot more money than hell. I said, listen, I'm not worried about somebody running their business, how they run their business, because I'm not going to have somebody tell me how to run my business. What's a good rate for me? How much money I should make? You make the kind of money that you make. So then I'll book me other loads, right? There's other loads out there. There really is. Okay, so I didn't book plenty of them. So then on Tuesday, he emailed me about Wednesday, because normally I take these loads on Mondays and Wednesdays. So Tuesday he emailed me, hey, the Wednesday load is available. Do you want it? I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead and take it. It's no problem. I haven't booked that particular load yet, right? If you get better prices, the longer you wait. Unless it's regular people that you deal with all the time. I can go ahead and lock in, a good rate right then and there. So, come today, actually yesterday, about 4 o'clock, I emailed him, hey, do you have that load for Monday and Wednesday of next week? let me know. Right? I ain't get nothing back. I figured, well, it was 4 o'clock. All right. He'll email me this morning. So he didn't email me this morning. Contact me this morning. So I sent him another email. Hey, what about that load for the Fayetteville load for Monday and on Wednesday of next week? So about an hour and a half go by, he didn't email me back again. I said, okay, he's playing this game again. Because what happens is brokers will wait and they'll just dangle that line, won't answer you back because they're trying to see if they can get the load moved for cheaper. Remember, he told me how, oh yeah, he always can get this load moved for like $9.50. The problem with that is these people who be doing it for cheaper is not giving him the same service that I give. So like when I deliver the load, they all know me. They're like, man, what happened to you? I'm like, ain't nothing happened to me. He wanted to do it cheaper. He said, man, they was late. They didn't get in. We had to wait on them. It was like 4 hours late, 5 hours late. I said, hey, that don't got nothing to do with me, man. The broker want to move the load for cheaper. So I said, okay. You know, because if my truck is in the shop, I can't run those loads, right? So that's what happened. The truck was in the shop for those 2 weeks, and I couldn't run the loads. And he wound up finding a sucker that's gonna move the loads for like $950. So now all of a sudden, because he found some people that can move the load for like $950, you know, he gonna come to me and be like, okay, yeah, he can move this load all day, every day for $950. Well, okay, well, you go right on ahead then. Go right on ahead. Okay, come to find out, none of the people was making the deliveries on time. Hours off. I'm talking about hours off. One dude was a whole day off. He didn't get to the last stop because it's multi-stop loads, right? It's just LTL free. Got 3 stops. So he ain't finished none of the stops. I said, man, that don't got nothing to do with me. I said, I'm gonna call y'all logistics department and have them talk to the broker about that. I said, that's what I would do. I mean, I don't know, but I'm not gonna take this load cheaper. I'm not gonna do it, especially when I can find another load. Now, this is the thing. I can find another load, but it does not pay the same. It don't pay the $1,250. The highest I've been able to find was about $1,200, but they are straight through. They are not multi-stop loads. You know, they are straight through loads. One pick, one drop loads, and I can get for 11. Now, the load that I just booked today, this morning, pays $1,200. Right? It's not the $1,250, but it's $1,200, and it takes me 83 miles more though, because it's 583 miles instead of like 504 miles. So I lose a little bit there, but that's still pretty good. You know, I'm not gonna cry and complain about that. So anyway, so then after I booked this load, right? It's a Landstar load. I booked the load. I emailed him back. All right. I just booked my Monday load, so now I'm just looking to see if the Wednesday load is available now. Less than a minute after I done sent that. Oh, I'm sorry about the delay. Yes, the Wednesday load is available. Do you want me to send the rate con over? I'm like, yeah, you can send the rate con over. See, he's sitting here waiting, and he's waiting, trying to keep me on the back burner in case he don't find somebody to get the load for cheaper. But what's going to happen is, if I book my loads already, now he know he don't have me on the back burner. So he's sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting, but he know what type of service I also give too, as well. You know, so I was like, oh, okay, now that I'm booking my loads, and he know I start booking my loads on a Wednesday. Oh, so yeah, not even a minute later after I done sent that one. Oh yeah, the Wednesday load is ready. So I'm sorry about the delay. No, you ain't sorry about the delay. You see every single email that I send, and he's delaying on purpose, right? Because you got some thirsty truck drivers out there. They're thirsty. Really got some thirsty truck drivers, man. And then I can't blame them. You run your truck how you want to run your truck. I'm not finna sit here and tell you not to take any freight. Because what's cheap freight for me, it may not be cheap freight for somebody else. All right? You make a profit a whole bunch of money off that. I'm not finna tell somebody because I don't have no money to give your business to help you pay your bills. So how can I tell you not to take something that you need to pay your bills? That's how I feel about when people talking about, it's trucks out here taking cheap freight. No, it may be cheap freight for you. This person's truck may be paid off, or this person's payment may only be like $1,400, $1,500. My friend, he got a 2016 truck that he making payments on. He make monthly payments for $1,400 a month on it. So everybody that's not out here with like a $3,000, $3,500 truck payment. Everybody don't have an $800, $900, $700 a week truck payment. Everybody don't have that, so they can manage their bills a lot better. Okay, I said before, for me to run my truck, pay my bills, put money inside my checking account, my savings account, my maintenance account. This truck, for me to do all that, it's $1.44 a mile. That's all I need. It don't mean I book loads for $1.44 a mile. No, I do not. But as long as I make over $1.44, I can pay all my bills, put money in my maintenance account, put money inside my savings account, and I'm good to go. It don't mean like I have to run like that every single day. No, I never ran for no $1.44. That's just my operating cost for me to operate this truck every single mile. $1.44 a mile is what I need to operate my truck. That's my operating cost. Okay, so these loads that I be getting for like $3, $3.50, $3.53, $3.23, $2.89, $2.86, that's just extra money that I'm padding to my business, that my business is actually making, that I got to pay taxes for my business on. Stuff like that. So I'm not going to tell somebody don't take no cheap freight. I'm not running their business. I don't know what's cheap freight for them. Now, I see it. Trust me. I see it a lot. These water loads that I do, that I tell y'all about, I get those for like $500, $550. We pick up at the same place, drop at the same place, the owner op, and then they done the load for $370. I'm like, is you crazy? I don't tell them that, because maybe they can make $370 work. Yeah, I've seen their rate card, $370. It was on a load board for $370. I saw it on there for $370. But he accepted it for $370. I didn't. I got $550 for it. For the same load, picking up the same place, going to the same place. One guy, I felt so bad for him, that's why I showed him my rate card. I'm like, man, listen, just because they tell you, all brokers gonna tell you that's all I got into it. Man, quit lying. As soon as they say that, I tell them all that, quit lying. You ain't working for free, so don't sit around here and try to make me feel like you working for free. Like that's all you really got into it. No, you don't work for free. And like I tell brokers, since you start off this conversation lying to me, I can't believe nothing that you say now about this load. So since I can't believe nothing that you say, this is what I need for it. So don't give me another excuse on why you can't pay me this money. So either you want to accept my price or not, I'll move on to another load. That's just how it be. So yeah. So the same broker I've been using almost 2 years. So if that broker could sit here and play games with somebody who they have a working relationship with about the money, and it's been the same money, if that broker can do it, any broker out here can do it. Okay, so when you out here and you booking these here loads, know the price that works for you. Okay, and stick to your guns. It's other loads out here. Just because one broker won't do it, I can't tell you how many times the broker that called me back within the next 30, 35 minutes offering me the amount of money that I wanted for the load. I hang up and walk away. And like I said, you don't want to negotiate. You don't. No, I don't got time to negotiate. You talk to another person and negotiate with them. I don't have time to negotiate. I'm gonna leave and go to another broker because these loads are on the loan board. And then sometimes they far in a few. Okay? They are. Stuff slows down when school's getting ready to start. So it can slow down for the next 2-3 weeks. That's just how it is. You've been out here, you should have learned all this particular stuff. It's going to slow down for the next 2 to 3 weeks. It is. Alright, so, but you got to be ready, man. You really have to be ready. You got to be ready. You got to be ready to stick to your guns. Be willing to walk away from the deal. Because if you go back, I talk to the same brokers that I tell no. I talk to them all the time. I call them on another load in another day or two when I'm looking for a load. If a load cancel with us, hey, what's good? Then they say, hey man, how you doing? But they also, the second time around, they know I don't play games. That's the difference. They've been learned and they know I'm not playing no games. And then I wind up getting the load at the rate that I want from that same broker that was trying to play games and stuff like that before. And then I deliver. You know, they want me to use their trucking apps, I use their trucking apps. They call me, I answer the phone. I play ball with them. Do I like it? No, I do not like it. But sometimes you got to play ball with them. At least they know I'm going to answer their phones and I'm going to use their trucking apps. I'm going to get that done and get it out the way. But all right, man. I just want to tell you about how the brokers that you know that you deal with still play games.